Hello, my name is Suzanne Bernier. I'm the president of SB Crisis Consulting. I want to talk to you today about a topic that I'm very passionate about and speaking about across the globe, and it's the need for us to ensure that we still are prepared for a possible pandemic, epidemic, or outbreak scenario. Ideally, what I'm recommending to organizations, communities, and governments across the globe is we start thinking about planning and preparing for what we are most likely to face. And realistically, as we're seeing over the last couple of years with the amount of measles outbreaks across North America, we're seeing norovirus outbreaks in cruise ships, again, the Ebola outbreak in West Africa. We're seeing numerous instances of localized situations which we are much more at risk to experience as communities. As such, I want us to try to shift the focus away from pandemic planning and instead look at changing your pandemic plans, calling them infectious disease plans. Realistically, your community is much more at risk of experiencing a localized outbreak or epidemic than a large-scale global pandemic. As such, let's make sure that we're prepared for what's more realistic that we would possibly face as a community. Again, I don't want us to use the nasty P word anymore. Unfortunately, H1N1, the pandemic in 2009, did us a huge disservice as BCP professionals and emergency management professionals. After the H1N1 occurred, we had a lot of our C-level executives say, wait a second, that was the big thing that we planned for? Nothing big really happened. We spent all those resources, developed all these plans, ran all these exercises. That was it. No big deal. Let's shelve the plans. And they kind of don't want to talk about pandemic anymore. But again, as I mentioned, what we're realistically seeing is a lot more outbreaks and epidemics. So we still need to plan for those infectious disease scenarios, which again, we may also see a more severe pandemic one day. So again, let's be realistic. Let's change those pandemic plans into infectious disease plans to make sure that we can respond to anything that might hit us at any time, anywhere. Thank you for listening.